Martin, we're in the last half term of the school year, and of course that means exam periods. We'll come on to that in a minute, but let's just wrap up at the end of last term. We said goodbye to a very valued member of staff in a very fitting way, I thought.
Yeah, we said goodbye to Paul Boyce, didn't we? I've been in touch. He's already changed his new school around completely, as you would expect. Yeah, we had a really special leaving thing actually, which the kids organised. I think if we'd have tried to do it as a staff, we wouldn't have pulled it off. But we did a staff football game for charity to raise money for testicular cancer. And I went and put my shorts on and came out of retirement. I could not believe it. There must have been 400 kids stayed behind till 4 o'clock. It felt like the Milan derby with the amount of noise that was being made by the ultras behind the goal. But it was just a brilliant event, and I can't think of a more fitting way to say goodbye to Paul than the kids singing "He's One of Our Own." So yeah, it was a really special event, and I think we'll probably put a link to a couple of photos alongside this when it goes on social media.
And the video, and you haven't even mentioned who won.
I haven't mentioned who won, I haven't mentioned who scored. It's not like me to boast, you know that.
Okay, moving on then, let's talk about the exams. We're getting towards the end of the GCSEs. How's it been going?
Yeah, we're really pleased, both Year 11 and Year 13. We've only got 2 or 3 to go really now, and we're still on 100% attendance with Year 11, which is phenomenal. I won't talk about the lengths we've gone to get some of those kids in, but we've got them all in. So really pleased with their attitude. Can't thank the staff enough, because we talk about we'll do whatever it takes, but they really have done whatever it takes. So we've got a couple of science ones to go, geography this morning, A-levels still going on into early next week, and then we can just take a bit of a breath. I'm not relaxed because we start thinking about next year, but yeah, generally speaking, really pleased, but we'll see what August brings.
I was going to say, everything's perpetual, isn't it? That next year is already being thought of, and that's going to be the second part of our video this morning, isn't it? You're going to tell us a little bit about what's happening next year.
And really pleasing is that I think we've already made more progress about what we're going to do next year than we've started earlier than ever. So we've got really good intelligence around Year 10s going into 11 and 12s going into 13. So it's not just about hitting the ground running in September. We've already started that work, which is probably a better position than we've ever been in. So that's great.
And your 2 guests this morning, they're going to play their considerable part in moving forward.
So yeah, I won't be really introducing to parents, but I've got with me Amy Toes, ex-head of English, and Katie Geraghty, previously head of year. You know how good these 2 are. They've joined our senior team from September. In theory, from September, they're already on it. They're already doing the work. And they won't like me being nice. They're not used to me being nice, but they've made a brilliant start. They've already kind of, I think, made the team better by bringing a bit of freshness and some new ideas. So yeah, delighted to welcome them. And we'll ask them, I think, how they think they're doing.
I was going to say, there's a tradition, isn't there, at Lipson, when people take on a new job, a new role, and perhaps you'd like to MC that for us.
We do normally have 3 facts about people, don't we? So obviously I haven't taken any time to get to know these 2 at all, so I think I thought I'd leave that with them. Maybe we could get Amy to give us 3 facts on Katie and the other way around, I don't know.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, great.
Right.
My head like that.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Right, you can go first.
What?
Tell us 3 things about Katie.
3 things about Katie.
Yes.
I know that she's a Spurs fan. I also know, yeah, a long-suffering Spurs fan. I also know that I've seen her at Argyle more than once, so I also know that she supports the local team. And I know that she's an excellent head of year, and I'm really looking forward to working with her.
Brilliant.
That's a good third one.
Oh, that was nice.
That was nice.
Katie, you can return the compliment or get stuck in, whatever you want to do.
Follow, that is. Entrepreneurial business owner in Plymouth, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Plug
Yeah,
coffee
yeah.
shop there.
By
Rockets,
Marage, yeah.
Rockets and Rascals, if anyone wants a decent coffee.
Right.
Surely they do one. Fantastic head of English, and I think, you know, the academic side that Amy brings, that I'm going to learn a lot from her this year. I'm really looking forward to that as well. And a good sense of humour and great dress sense. I'm looking forward to some tips on that when I have to get out my PE kit.
I didn't realise we all had to wear in black. We all had to wear black now on the leadership team. I didn't get the
That's
memo.
what we're hoping to
Right.
implement.
Great stuff. I mean, do we need to say any more about that?
I don't think so. Just to say that they will only help us make us get better. They've both got roles heavily involved in student achievement and attainment, as you would expect. they'll start with year 11, and then we'll start, giving them whole school roles as soon as we can. But yeah, they're going to be a fantastic asset for us. And the really pleasing thing is we've got great people behind them coming through as well. So it's not like we're leaving gaps.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks.